Christmas! Or Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, whatever you choose to celebrate in this time. But today, on this day, is Christmas, and it's my favorite holiday, and it's really awesome, and I thought today I would close out the holiday season by doing my favorite kind of videos, honestly. Usually with these videos I take from one thing and look at characters in that one thing, but for this special holiday edition, I think I'm gonna choose a bunch of different characters from all types of stories. So this is Sorted, the holiday edition. If you don't know how Sorted works, I take characters, and in this case from various different types of stories, and I sort them into Hogwarts houses because why not? It's fun. This is the last Sorted of the year, so let's just have fun with it, okay? First off is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer from Rankin Bass's Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Rudolph is, you know, he's a red-nosed reindeer. He is kind of adventurous. It feels like he has something to prove. So for those reasons, I'm going to be putting Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer into Gryffindor. Next is Ralphie from A Christmas Story. Ralphie is he kind of just has this one-track mind. You know he is a good kid, and he generally does some good things, but gosh darn it does he want that Ryder BB gun. Even though it's gonna put his eye out, which it does! Spoilers! I mean, not really, but it almost does. He really is a little bit manipulative in his own child brain sort of way. I'm gonna be putting Ralphie into Slytherin. Next is Kevin McAllister from Home Alone. Kevin McAllister, he's kind of difficult to sort. He's at one part very brave because he didn't really freak out that much that he was left home alone. I mean, maybe a little. But he's also very, very smart. I don't know how many 8 or 9-year-olds would have been able to set those kind of ingenious traps. I mean, this kid is intelligent, very intelligent. I'm actually going to be putting Kevin McAllister into Ravenclaw. Next is George Bailey from It's a Wonderful Life. I'm not gonna lie, I had not seen It's a Wonderful Life until a few weeks ago. I know. I'm a bad person. George Bailey is such an interesting character. He is a nice guy who works super hard. He's worked hard all his life, which makes the drawbacks that he suffers towards the middle of the movie so heart-wrenching, because all of his hard work kind of came down to one bad mistake. Because he's so hardworking and really doesn't fit anywhere else, I'm going to be putting George Bailey into Hufflepuff. Next is Buddy the Elf from Elf. Buddy is such a cute, funny character. He's so sweet, so whimsical. He just loves Christmas time from the core of his being. Buddy only belongs in Hufflepuff. I mean, come on. Next is the Grinch from How the Grinch Stole Christmas. This one's kind of easy. I mean, the Grinch does seem to have a very one-track particular mind. He has one goal and he's very ambitious, and he is kind of manipulative until the spirit of Christmas, you know, grows his heart 3 times too big or whatever it is. But for most of the movie, he's this grouch who really is not a good person. And not saying that the people in this particular house aren't good people, because there definitely are good people in this house, but he definitely belongs in Slytherin. Next is Ebenezer Scrooge from A Christmas Carol. Now, I'm not gonna pick from one single adaptation or interpretation of A Christmas Carol. I'm just going on the general idea of Ebenezer Scrooge, because I swear, I think A Christmas Carol must be one of the most adapted things in the history of film or TV. Oh my gosh. Scrooge himself definitely has a redemption, but that redemption had to come from such a nasty place. He is greedy, he is selfish, he is self-serving, and he really does not care about anybody else but himself. Really, for all those reasons, despite his wonderful redemption in the end, I'm going to be putting Ebenezer Scrooge into Slytherin. Next is Susan Walker from A Miracle on 34th Street. Usually in Christmas movies we see children being so in love with the idea of Santa, so filled with the holiday spirit that there's no doubt in their mind that Santa exists, which he does. So it's interesting to see a child character being so skeptical. She's very witty, very smart for her age, and she does think outside of the box a lot. So for those reasons, I'm going to be putting Susan Walker into Ravenclaw. Next is Jack Skellington from Tim Burton's A Nightmare Before Christmas. Yes, I know. Is Nightmare a Christmas movie or is it a Halloween movie? Well, it's kind of both. Let's just say it that way. It's kind of both. Jack is definitely ambitious and really stubborn, but what I've noticed is how filled with ingenuity Jack is. He's really creative. He really tried to tinker with Christmas and try to interpret Christmas and bring it into an area that he could understand, and that's actually kind of cool. Really, for those reasons, I'm going to be putting Jack Skellington into. Lastly, we have the most Christmassy of Christmas characters, Santa Claus. Now, Santa is literally the best thing ever, okay? He brings toys to all the good little girls and boys. Who does that? Santa! Santa's the best! Oh my gosh! We know how full of warmth, how full of light and kindness and goodwill he is. He's pretty much the opposite of Ebenezer Scrooge. I don't wanna toot my own horn, but I mean, what house does that kind of sound like? I gotta put Santa into Hufflepuff. I know you're probably singing, oh, Liz just put Santa into Hufflepuff because she's a Hufflepuff. I mean, partly that's true, but I also think he kind of belongs into Hufflepuff. He's hardworking, he works all year long, he is a little judgy, but he judges things fairly. Of course Santa belongs into Hufflepuff. Where else would he go? Well, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It was really kind of dumb and stupid, and I'm sorry that it's actually kind of late. I've just been very busy this week, and so I had to film this late, so it's coming up late. I hope sincerely that everyone has had a great, wonderful Christmas or Hanukkah or whatever thing you celebrate this year. I hope it's been a warm, wonderful holiday season. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on Twitter and Snapchat. And I will see you next week with a brand new video. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays!